Hello, I'm the Cunning man. Thanks for joining me. How's it going? Right, let's get straight into it. I am riding along on fire because it's one of the hottest days of the year. Last time I checked it was 36, 37 degrees. It's a little bit cooler now because I've crossed into the I've just crossed the Wales border into Wales. But it's been pretty warm. So you are joining us this week on an adventure. Me, Jonathan and Craig, for the first time since the Kickstart rally, have been brought together and we are going on a bit of a mission, which is going to be quite interesting. So, as you know, I talked a little bit about Bob being the AI that I use to do my thumbnails and write my descriptions and do the hashtags for the channel and all the rest of it. And Bob is starting to become a little bit of a feature on the channel because he's come up accidentally, or not by design, but he's come up with a couple of the channel mottos like go and seek mild chaos and so on. So we were talking the other day, me and Jonathan, and we were like, well, wouldn't it be interesting to see how much you could do with the AI? Craig wasn't quite as on board. He's a little bit more skeptical about the whole situation. So I asked Bob, would he be capable of planning a motorcycle trip? And Bob said, absolutely I am, and actually seemed quite enthusiastic about it. And when I explained to him that it would be me and Craig and Jonathan, and Craig was a little bit skeptical, he put together a nice little route for us to go and do, which we are going to do tomorrow, where we are going to go and get some Bike Brew passport stamps. But to make it a little more interesting for content for you guys, he has suggested that we undertake some challenges along the way. So I'm going to talk about the challenges later on. But come and join us as we go on our first completely controlled by AI motorcycle adventure.
Look, it's his face. Right, you know we are letting Bob plan the trip.
Bob the AI, yeah.
Bob the AI, yeah. Well, Bob has set us a secret challenge. Mm-hmm. We've got to try and convince Craig that Bob is becoming sentient.
Right.
So, what Bob suggests is this. Every time we stop and every time we do something, maybe every now and then when Craig says something, right, we say, do you know what, Bob said you'd say that.
Yeah, okay.
Or, Bob said that would be closed, or Bob said blah, 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 right? Obviously not too much, because you'll start sussing on.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, Craig's not a stupid man, is he? Well, so, the challenge isn't to make Craig believe that Bob is sentient,
right,
Skynet or whatever. The challenge is to see how many times we can do it before Craig either rolls his eyes or goes, shut up, you pair of idiots, right? So that's our challenge for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. I reckon by attempt number 2, you'll probably say, shut up, you idiot. I might say before we even start.
Yeah. If he doesn't, towards the end of it, I've already set Bob up to try and trick Craig. So what I've done is I've told Bob the name of Craig's cats and what Craig's middle name is, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give the phone to Craig and say, ask Bob to tell you something about yourself. Mm-hmm. And hopefully Bob will say, oh, I know your middle name is blah, blah, blah. And it'll completely freak him out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good? Right, so tomorrow we are up at...
Cumdee. What do you mean time?
Time.
Meeting up at 10 and we so leave here, what do you reckon? Get about 8:30, 9ish?
Sounds good to me. Right, so we'll see you lot in the morning. Right then, lovely people. So the day has started, and in the greatest tradition of mild chaos, plans have already changed. So me and Jono, we've already made it to the Roadhouse, which is our meeting point where we were going to meet Craig, or we are meeting Craig.
Meeting Craig at 10 o'clock. It's now 10 past 10. He just left home.
He's just left home, which is, what, 15 mile away?
Yeah.
So he's going to get you for about 10:30. So already plans changed, but that's the essence of mild chaos, and we love it. And just remember
just because your plans change or have to adjust because you can't do exactly what you were going to do, doesn't mean that your day is ruined. It just means that you're doing something a bit different, and you adjust to it, which is cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Never ever worry about it. So anyway, we're still gonna wind Craig up about Bob, because we got to win. We got to do the Bob challenge, haven't we? But also we're going to get a couple of calves in and go and have a ride, and we're going to fulfill our challenges that Bob set us. But also, if none of that stuff happens, it doesn't matter, does it? So anyway, we'll get back to you in a bit when Craig turns up, and you get to see us take the piss because he's a knob.
Yeah.
Right, just a little bit of an update. As you know, we were waiting for Craig.
That might cue.
So anyway, here he is. What's your excuse?
I travelled to Cardiff, built a bike up.
Useless. Completely ruined the day.
Need to ride in.
Tent challenge done. That's next week's video. You'll really enjoy that. But you will see how Jono did and how we all scored.
To be fair, Bob did predict it though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. To be fair, he was absolutely spot on. It's cocktail shaker. Anyway, we're now going to get on the bikes and we're going to head off to our first stop. See you in a bit. So that was, where were we? Talabont stores. Obviously in Talabont.
To just make sure.
Shut up. Where we stopped for a bit of bike and brew action. Sadly, I'm an idiot and I forgot to bring my passport this time. But Craig,
Making up for it now.
Craig and John have managed to get their stamps. And on the way down here, we sort of came down this little sort of country lane. It's a little bit weird. I wasn't expecting to go that way, but yeah, apparently it's a faster and better way. Bob recommended it.
Yeah, he did.
So Bob, yeah, Bob, yeah. So anyway, where are we off to now?
Del's somewhere. Del Boys.
Del Boys. So we're off to Del Boys now. I'll be honest with you, as you can tell from the shine on Craig's head, it's absolutely bloody boiling today. We're all melting, but we're all still having a lovely time. So off to Del Boys.
Camera's wrong way around.
Yeah. Right then, here we are. Do you know what? Bob said you'd do that.
He did.
He did. He said at some point Craig will act like Superman. It was weird. Anyway, so
You're always in the middle.
you're right. It's like Ant and Dec on he shitter. Oh, let's be and you do this, Jono.
It's not just that, your head's like twice the size of mine.
Do you want to go in front? Yep, still twice the size of yours.
Better?
So we are at Del Boys Cafe, which appears to be a little like burger van in a lay-by, but still nice. Lovely ride up here.
Really nice roads.
Yeah, fast too.
Yeah.
I mean, fast for a measure, fast. But
Still warm. It's still very warm.
it is pretty warm. Belly. Very warm. So as you know, Bob set us challenges to do today. Yours was to name something that would go right and something that would go wrong because of Bob's planning.
Nothing's gone wrong.
Nothing's gone wrong yet.
Bob's
So
infallible.
yeah, mine was to take the best photograph of the day, and I think I just got it.
That was it.
That was not it.
Fuck out of it.
And Jono, what was your challenge?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up and see what it said.
All
It's
right.
to take some photos. I know that.
Oh, was it to take photos as well? Oh, all right, okay, no worries. All right then. So we're going to go and get a coffee now. See you in a bit.
Oh yeah, you can't how long my arm is, motherfucker. 4, 3.
Craig's just done the Wayne's World thing. So we're now at the Owl's Nest, and so we've been talking about Bob all day, and Craig's finally sort of said that he doesn't think Bob is capable of stuff like that. So, right, ask Bob. Type in, ask Bob to tell you something about yourself. Put, hi, it's Craig, tell me something about me.
Hi, it's Craig. Tell me something about myself. I need a surgeon.
Don't spell kaiju.
Please, I'll be polite.
Yeah, cool on.
That no one else knows.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was quick. Excellent question. And I'm glad. No, I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you slightly. Normally I'd have to say I don't know enough about you to tell you something that no one else knows. I don't have secret access to people's lives, thoughts or personal information. However, Matt has very obviously been meddling. Mr. Brute, he's already told me your middle name is Nigel, your cat's called Storm, Rogue and Rossi, which strongly suggests you're both a Marvel fan and a MotoGP fan. Serious thing? So my amazing deduction is less AI, wizardly and more. Matt has briefed me like a secret agent who's immediately compromised operational security. The motherfucker put a smiley face. I should also point out that if you're going to trust someone with classified information, the Cunning man is apparently not your man. And before Matt says anything, yes, I absolutely grassed him up. I was under the impression Operation Sheepdog involved mild chaos, not asking me to become an accomplice. So I chose honestly. Which incidentally is probably why they didn't tell me the actual secret challenge. Now then, Craig, I'm assuming that's his tone. Yeah. Welcome to the team. Me and him by the end of this ride, you'll either be saying that was brilliant or never letting Bob plan anything ever again. Either outcome will make a cracking story. Now, if you'd excuse me, I need to have a quiet word with Matt about operational security. Another smiley face, motorbike, and a cup of coffee. Job done. Well, I will say, I like Bob. He's one of us.
You go on a bit though, don't you?
Let's go on a bit.
Right, so this is about the 5th time we're trying to film this video because Craig is woken up in a stupid mood. But anyway, we're all done. We're just about to take the campsite down now. There's Craig. Yeah.
In a very good mood, isn't it?
See what I mean? Just, he's Welsh. He hasn't spoken in a Welsh accent the entire weekend. I don't know why. Right, anyway, first day of adventure, boys. What did you think?
Yeah, it was good laugh. Good job.
You
Thoroughly
you did,
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Would you do another one?
Yes.
So do you think we should make... I wouldn't, no. I'm going to send them off on their own next time. So do you think that we should make like Bob's Adventures? No, a series. Like we do it like once a year.
No Bob.
No Bob. No. Doing Bob again.
Conniving, scheming.
I tell you what, I can't believe he grasped me up. How bad was that? like AI, my digital assistant, just like told on me. It was just unbelievable. Anyway, we're about to take the campsite down now and head off to a cafe to go and get some breakfast because I get grumpy when I haven't had breakfast.
Or lunch or dinner or snacks.
Lunch or dinner. What was that?
I don't know.
Fighting.
Milking cows.
Anyway, we're gonna head off, and I'm not gonna film the ride home because there's not a lot of point. But do us a favour, boys. Point to a corner. So like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and we will catch up with you next time on our next adventure. Have a good one. See you later.